Hello, everyone, and welcome to B&T Sports Talk Show. It is Friday evening, right around 8 o'clock. And if you're joining us, then you're joining us for our Pick'em Dummies. We are your resident dummies, me, T, and to my right, you'll see B, here to drop some knowledge on y'all with our picks. Last week, we went 2-1 apiece. So we're doing pretty good, you know. So
We're above 500. That's all that matters.
exactly. So we're looking forward to dropping some more knowledge on y'all. And again, this is purely for the fun. We're not there's no money anywhere, folks. We are not the 1-800 free pick hotline or anything like that. We're just having some fun with the money lines and seeing how well we do against one another. And if you're keeping track, go ahead and drop in what picks you have this upcoming week in the NFL. We're happy to hear what you guys have to say. So we're gonna start with B. I'm gonna let you go first, man. What you got?
Let me go first. So, dude, week three's got a bunch of dumpster fire games to say the least here. So I'm gonna go with my first one. I'm taking the Patriots minus 2.5. Um, Remember, they're at home. I'm not. They came off a clunker to say the least against the Dolphins, but they did show some fight against a really good Dolphins team. So I like them covering the spread. Give me the Patriots, your favorite team,
Oh
minus two and a
God,
half.
Patriots.
The East Coast Patriots at minus two
Yeah,
and a
not the
half.
West Coast Patriots. Well, let me get started with my picks. I am taking the Miami Dolphins to cover, so that's 6.5 over the Denver Broncos. Miami's back playing at home, and they've been on fire, man. Their offense is just blazing right
Mm-hmm.
now. Waddle was questionable, so I'm hoping he's going to be able to play. I don't see a situation where the Denver Broncos going to Miami, coming from Mile High, and get the job done. Good luck to Russell Wilson, great guy, but their offense has been pretty stagnant, to say the least.
Well, they did. The Broncos had that comeback against the Commanders, or a pretty wild ass
Well,
comeback. But I don't see
they
them repeating
lost they
that.
lost that game, man. The Commanders came back on them. Yeah, they
No, the Commanders had the lead. The Broncos
oh, the
came back.
the Broncos, yeah, they came back to lose. Okay, I mean, there's just nothing special. I mean, the Broncos suck, and I'm okay with saying that as a longtime Raiders fan. And I just think that Miami's gonna come in. They're gonna throttle them a little bit. Wilson is gonna be running around the backfield, scrambling all over the place. I'm taking the Dolphins to cover 6.5. Baby, let's go.
That is a very large number, but a very confident
I
pick
know I'm
there. I'm
confident today.
gonna for my second pick, I am taking the Green Bay Packers at minus 1.5. First game at home in Lambeau Field. Jordan Love may solidify himself this week as the real deal as quarterbacks go. So I do like the Packers winning this matchup minus 1.5 at home. I won't say go Pack go, but go Pack go.
Oh man, hey, you a Packers fan now? That was crazy.
Only when I'm
Oh,
making my picks. I need to be 3-0, so you got to root for your team.
all right, here's my idiot pick. I'm gonna go with we keep saying dummy, so here it comes. I'm taking the Washington Commanders to win against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are going to Washington. They actually have a 6 point advantage there, -6 on the line. So I am going in the complete opposite direction. I picked the Washington Commanders to win last week, and they did me a solid and beat the Broncos. So I'm gonna stick with them. I'm gonna stick with the Washington Commanders. So Washington Commanders
So
on the money
you're
line.
taking the Commanders on the money line.
Absolutely.
That is a very
It's
bold pick
dumb.
there,
No,
sir.
it's
I like
okay.
it.
You can say it. It's dumb.
I'm not saying it's dumb because they won last weekend. That's not dumb,
All
sir.
right.
That's not dumb. You're riding. You're letting it
I'm
ride.
letting it
That's what
ride,
that's what
baby.
it's called. You're letting it ride. Now this is a stupid ass pick.
Okay, let's hear it.
You got two 0-2 teams between the Vikings and the Chargers.
Awesome.
One 0-2 team has a quarterback and a wide receiver that lead the league in both passing and receiving yards. And you got a Chargers team who, for some god awful reason, blew a lead against Tennessee in overtime on the road. They're back on the road again against the Vikings. Another 10 a.m. start. Give me the Vikings minus 1.5. They get their first win. Chargers will go 0-3. man, will there be a lot of chatter after that. So give me the
Oh
Vikings
man,
-1.5.
that's a great game, man. Those are the two best unvictorious teams in the entire league playing against each other for their first win. The Chargers
Who'd
had
have
so
thought,
much
right?
hope coming into the season, and they're already knocking on 0-3. Same thing for the Vikings, who just fell apart against the Giants last year in the playoffs. So yeah, you're right, man. These teams might be looking a lot different depending upon who wins this game. I gotta say. Um,
Absolutely here.
all right, my next pick. I am going to take the Detroit Lions, who are 1-1 and fought gallantly against the Seattle Seahawks last week and won on the last play of the game in overtime. So I'm going to pick them to cover. So they're taking them in the points at 3 points, -3 over the Atlanta Falcons at home in Detroit. Let's go Lions.
All right, there it is. Hey, I just want to bring up a bad beat last week. The Niners were 7.5 point favorites on the road in Los Angeles. And we all know Sean McVay decided to kick a field goal to end that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were up 10, so they were covering the spread. They won by 7, which ruined everyone. Because if you take the Niners -7.5, that half point just cost you some money there. So
Yep.
I'm just bringing that to fruition. I hope there's no bad beat this week. I hope we both go 3-0.
We'll
But
see.
I swear, sometimes I think the NFL is rigged, and that was a clear
Oh man.
example of a 7.5 point bet getting thrown out the window.
The commissioner's lining his pockets, man. You know what I'm saying? Had to call it in. You know,
Absolutely, there.
they call the Vegas calls it in. Hey, my friend, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We need a
Yep.
pass interference
We need
play
the money. The book's
right
losing.
now. Pass interference. Call it. We need a field goal, baby.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us. If you're watching the video, you enjoy what you watch, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We will be back on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. with a great show covering more of the NFL. We are getting closer and closer to the NBA, which is where I get extremely excited and be probably not. Yeah, unless you want to talk about Dwight Howard coming to San Francisco to dribble the ball for 5
ain't
seconds
happening.
and then go back to China. And so
Yeah, right.
we're it's gonna be. I'm really excited as we get into the culmination of many different sports starting at the same time. We're looking forward to it. So come on in, join us again Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Be there, and yeah, come on in and join the chat too. We appreciate it.